Let's all just be glad that I have a strong stomach, because I have a feeling I'm gonna need it. Today I'm going to be trying out people's weird snack combinations, and I will say that there are a lot of these that I am very skeptical about, but I have a motto that I will try anything once, so we are going to put that to the test today. I have a list of 8 snack combinations that the internet raves about that I'm going to be giving a try, and then at the end I'll give you my own snack combination that I think is delicious but other people think is weird. I'm not even quite sure how to work through this list or where to get started. I think I'm gonna try to group food items together because there are a couple snack combinations on this list that involve some of the same ingredients. So let's do it that way. We're gonna start with the 2 combinations that involve orange juice. Don't come for me that this is Sunny D and not regular orange juice. I do not like regular orange juice, and I'm trying to give myself the best chance at liking it. So I went with the orange juice that I like, okay? Let's start off with a nice breakfast, shall we? People on the internet swear that 1/5 of Americans use orange juice instead of milk in their cereal. I've never met any of these people. I don't know that they exist. I don't know that I want to meet any of these people, but we're gonna give it a try. Now, I did not specify what kind of cereal. I guess it's up to your preference. I have chosen Captain Crunch, the original, because I don't know that I want a ton of flavor mixed with my orange juice. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the ones I'm kind of skeptical about. Oh, no, too much. I don't want to waste that much Captain Crunch. This feels so wrong on so many levels. Good. I'm saving this because I need this for another weird food combination. All right, let's give it a go. Get a good bite. A little orange juice. Cheers. I mean, it's not disgusting, but it's certainly not great. I think the problem I'm having with this is that they taste like 2 separate entities, even though I've mixed them in the bowl. Like, somehow I'm still getting the orange juice first and the taste of cereal second. They're just not mixing. It's a weird feeling. I don't really like that. To the 1 in 5 Americans who supposedly do this, why? Are you okay? Who hurt you? While we're on the subject of orange juice, let's just get the other weird food combination with orange juice out of the way. We'll pour ourselves a nice little glass, and then we'll dip an Oreo in it. If you guys know me, you know that I am Oreo's biggest fan, but this is going too far. Like, I think there's a reason we call it Milk's favorite cookie and not Orange Juice's favorite cookie. But I'll try anything once. Give it a good dunk. Cheers. Now wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute. I don't hate that. That's kind of an interesting flavor. It reminds me of something and I can't put my finger on it, but I will tell you for a 100% fact that it does not taste like an Oreo. When you dip the Oreo into the orange juice, it somehow negates the Oreo flavor. Still tastes good, but if you're looking to taste the Oreo, this is not for you. If I had to rate this one though, I'd probably give it like a 6.5, 7 out of 10. That's not bad. I tend to like to taste my Oreo, but it was an interesting experience and I'm not mad about that. So, not bad. Looking at this list, I'm like, where the heck do I go from here? If you're following along at home, as you shouldn't be, go ahead and grab a Reese's peanut butter cup. We're gonna open it right up and then we're gonna ruin it. I will tell you I'm already not a huge fan of peanut butter. I don't dislike peanut butter, but I have to be in the mood for peanut butter. And I don't typically reach for peanut butter and chocolate. I reach for peanut butter and marshmallow fluff if I'm gonna reach for anything. But we're gonna give this a shot. This is apparently a favorite snack of Selena Gomez, which makes me question her judgment just a little bit. Selena, I love you, but this one, really? You're gonna take your Reese's cup and unwrap it. And then you're gonna take a dill pickle slice and put it on top. Selena, who hurt you? I gotta stop thinking about it. I gotta just do it, but I'm not excited about this. All right, cheers. The flavor's not the worst thing I've ever had, but I feel like I just had to chew that for 5 minutes straight, and the textures are all wrong. I am someone who has a weird thing about food textures, so that is not the snack for me. The flavor is actually not bad, which is something I never thought I'd say, that the taste of pickles, peanut butter, and chocolate together isn't that bad. But the texture is terrible. It's awful, so it's not for me. Following along in that same vein, the internet swears that pickles and peanut butter are great together. And I just had pickles, peanut butter, and chocolate together, and the taste wasn't all that bad. So maybe I'll get lucky and the texture won't be so horrendous on this one. I kind of really want to like this because I'm a pickle girl, so when I don't like things that involve pickles, it feels like I'm betraying the pickle community somehow. So we'll hope that this one's better. I think I put entirely too much peanut butter on here, but I'm certainly not going to put it back in the jar now that there's pickle juice on it, so cheers. No. Why would you ruin a perfectly good pickle like that? I feel like I need a pickle palate cleanser. Much better. Thankfully, that does it for the peanut butter for me. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend either of those. Surprisingly enough, and I never thought I'd say this, but the Reese's peanut butter cup with the pickle was better. I feel like we've been kind of eating some junk, so let's cleanse the palate with some nice carrot sticks. But they need a flavor, don't you think? And the internet says that flavor should be yellow mustard. Honestly and truly, to the person who came up with this, are you okay, both mentally and physically? I'm not even saying that this isn't gonna be good, because I like carrots and I like mustard, and they're both savory. It's probably going to be fine. But I just need to know what emotional state you needed to be in to come up with this. Like, are you okay? Yellow mustard is actually probably my preferred condiment out of all the condiments. Mustard is top tier and underrated, and y'all sleep on it. Get a good little dollop on there. Cheers. Just as I suspected, it's fine. It's not as good as ranch, but it's fine. If I had to rank this, it's probably like a 7, 7.5 out of 10. It's super edible. You can eat it. Am I gonna reach for this? Probably not. But it certainly doesn't taste bad. Let's move on to the internet's favorite snack, hot Cheetos. I don't actually know that I've ever had a hot Cheeto. I've eaten Takis for sure, but it was good. Great. 10 out of 10. Would eat again. Now this is a food combination video though, so what does the internet want me to mix it with? There's actually 2 variations on this that the internet swear by. The first is cream cheese and the second is ranch seasoning powder. Let's start with the cream cheese. I have just a little bowl. Is this solid enough to just dip it through? Probably. I've had this out the whole time I've been filming to soften a little bit. I also don't know what the ratio is supposed to be on cream cheese to hot Cheeto right now. 50-50, 25%. That looks good, right? Cheers. I left these 2 for the end because, as I suspected, that's delicious. That's wonderful. Not all that weird. Very tasty. Would eat again. Now let's do hot Cheetos and ranch seasoning powder. I'm just gonna shake a couple into this little sandwich bag because the internet swears you need to mix it up really good. So I'm gonna do that. Pour in some of this. I don't know how much. Seal it up and shake it up. They all look evenly coated. Again, I wish they would have given me a measurement so I know if this is enough ranch seasoning, but they look decent, so cheers. As suspected, delicious again. And lastly, before I tell you my weird food combination, we have the item that scares me the most and yet intrigues me the most at the same time. We have the infamous KoolAid Pickles. Now there is no reason that pickle juice should be that color, but here we are. People swear it's a thing, but I kind of feel like I'm getting pumped right now. The problem I have is, as I've said, I'm a pickle girl, so it feels sacrilegious if I like these, and it also feels sacrilegious if I don't. Like, I can't win with the pickle community here. No, I just saw how red it was. I picked it up just enough to see how red it was. Cheers, I guess. No. You know, it's really rude to lie to people and tell them that things are delicious when they're clearly not. I don't even want to look at that anymore. Get it away from me. Disgraceful. How dare you? Anyway, on to my favorite snack, which also involves a pickle, but in a less traumatic way. One of my favorite snacks that I discovered completely on accident is to take dill pickles, preferably cut into chips like this, and to dip them in sour cream. Something about the salty brininess of the pickle mixed with the tang and creaminess of the sour cream is just delicious. What a nice palate cleanser and way to end this video after that fruit-flavored nightmare over there. Well guys, me and my stomach survived, and this was actually really fun up until the KoolAid Pickles. Be sure to let me know in the comments if you would try any of these weird food combinations, or if you have a different weird food combination you think I should try. Maybe I'll make a part 2 someday. As always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!